Gemini, good day. You could be from Australia. It could be called Timmy Mallet or Tim, Tina, Tyler, Taro, Tanya, Great Britannia, someone from Britain, Brian, Bethany, Bethlehem. You could be coughing up a lot of phlegm for some reason. I don't know. Unless you're stopping smoking. I have got 3 placements of Gemini. Nanu. Any of you are Gemini moon crew. But yeah, like coughing up a lot of phlegm, maybe. It could be because you're stopping smoking. I'm hearing like mucus or something like that, or Lucas, or locus, or locusts, or Loki. J. Loki. But locusts? Buzzards? I don't know. Like, are you putting lotion in the basket? Are you putting lotion on and you're being bitten by something or someone here? Because I'm picking up like buzzards and locusts and crickets, but y'all get those over in America all the time, right? We don't get them over here. Like, ring, 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 ring. Unless there's someone that's complaining and bitching and moaning at you all the time, Gemini, and you're like, oh my God, would this please just stop this alarm? So again, it came up. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. This alarm came up. Now, if you're from Britain, we had an alarm go off the other day because now it's a global thing that this alarm went off at 3 o'clock. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Pisces or a life path 3. Anyway, I don't know. Is there a silent alarm or like alarm bells are ringing and I'm very alarmed? Okay, but like armed. Someone could be fucking armed to the teeth. Well, there you go. It's probably a fucking American. I would pretty much say, sorry, American people, which is the majority of YouTube. But I'm picking up like in arm's way, like armed to the teeth. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to the dentist or you knocked your tooth out or knocked your teeth out. Or armed to the teeth. I mean, hopefully you're not putting a gun in your mouth with your teeth. I mean, what, you Kurt Cobain? You know, so sorry if my humour is a little bit, but I'm trying to figure out why a gun represents teeth. Unless you are going to the dentist or something like that, or you are a dental nurse, dental surgeon. But definitely keep picking up like a chipped tooth or something like that, or a chip off the old block. Jenny on the block, there's a chip on the block. Chip on your shoulder and on your block. I don't know, unless you got dandruff and you're like, just fucking brush that one off. Like, unless you're doing the old like, you right, Dave? Are you getting on Nige? And you're like, you know, brushing it off. Brush it. So someone from, so what we got going on now? Spain, Madrid, or anything like that here, because I'm picking up, oh God, what is the film with brush it, John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John? Okay, so it could be John, Julian, Justin, Jack. Gone through all of those. Greece, so you could be from Greece or Spain or Spaniard. Nice to meet you, Stephen. Hard to mission, missionary, Pictionary. I don't know. A mission. I'm on a mission. Someone up in here is still drinking. I can feel it. Listen, I'm on a mission. I'm telling you now, I'm on a mission. So I don't know. Is someone pie-eyed? Got one eye again. What is this about this eye that keeps coming up? Does someone out there in YouTube land have one eye? Or like Felix Gupler? The Capricorn that I got mixed up with a long time ago. But like, I don't know, have one eye? I mean, like, oh, okay. So it might just be spirit informing me. Okay. So you can watch this as a Capricorn, right? So why? Because on the top of a major arcana card, it only really works for the major arcana cards of why it is that I do this. Right? So if I was doing life path numbers, I would say, okay, you can watch this as life path 6, right? 6 is Gemini and Capricorn on top of a major arcana card. That means whether you've got Capricorn in your chart or not, Gemini. Not, if I say not, you say 1, 2, 3, must be a Pisces swinging on a tree. Okay, number 3, these will come up in your readings, I'm telling you now. Okay, but like, yeah, you can watch Capricorn readings. So I'm hearing, I'm coming up like a flower, I'm coming up. So I'm going to come and see you. When will I see you again, Jen? Or is it something to do around an engine number 9, life path 9 or Virgo? And when can I come and see you? Or something like that, maybe. Is someone being invited over to travel or something? And you're like, I might invite you over. And when do you want to do that kind of thing here? Or a thing. If I say thing, you say Stephen King. Okay, we're not... I think, let me know, Gemini, in the comment section, please. Smash that like button. Let me know in the comment section. do the majority of you like me channeling or not? Like, do you want me to do a load of readings where I just do the tarot? Because the tarot bit is Patreon for a lot of you if you're fed up, right? Let me know what you want. Do you want channeling and then tarot? Do you want no tarot channeling? What do you prefer? Do you like it both? Do you like the way it's going? But I do need to inform you that on Patreon, it literally is just a tarot reading part, okay? Not me sort of like messing about and channeling messages and all that sort of stuff, right? Here. So what we are going to do today, Gemini, yes, Gemini, you are my test subjects. So we're going to do what's in your environment, and then I'm going to do you a Karma and a Dharma reading, okay? And I'm going to do two sides. I will put the camera down and show you when I do that. We're going to do what are you going to receive karmically and what are you going to receive Dharma. And then I'll say, okay, this might be you, this might be the other person. Okay, but I'm going to do it in the form of a karmic energy and Dharma. Like if it's around your work, if it's around your family, all those sort of things, what's going on in your karmic energy, what's going on in your rewarding energy, okay? So let's have a very quick look first for a start to see what Gemini has got coming up in their environment that they may or may not need to be aware of for Gemini. Okay, so I don't want to know. Ooh, I don't want to know what love is. I'm not really interested in it, Steve. But I don't know. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. Okay, sounds like my mother. Sorry, but it really does. My mother. I'm not listening to you. I do not want to know. Well, my mother is a Gemini. See, it's weird because I don't really know Geminis to be like that. Like, I think they're quite balanced. Like, you could be dealing with a Libra, but I don't know. Like, you know, I get this from my mother. Like, I don't want to know. Do not tell me. Yeah, it's kind of one of those energies, right? So, like I said, man, it's your environment. If there is someone around your environment that is kind of giving off that air of like, ooh, I do not want to know you. I'm sorry, but it's a little bit cray-cray. Okay. Let's see. I do not want to know. Okay. I'm picking up that this could be around your work, like your working environment here. But it is your environment, okay, that we're looking at. So what should Gemini be aware of that comes up in their environment, please? So I am recovering from drugs or alcohol or just too much shit going on in my life. I'm a Gemini. There's too much crap going on in my life and I'm recovering. Now I'm definitely picking up a cover worker and also a recovering addict. Don't worry if you're a recovering addict, okay? Steve's got your back, okay? Used to be one a long time ago, 17 years, completely and utterly clean, okay? So don't worry about it, right? I got your back. But if any of you are recovering from drugs or alcohol, you're recovering. Now, there may be an energy here of some kind of addictive substance that you may or may not be taking or haven't taken that's really winding you up. Me, I think you had this mucus coming up in your first message, right? And it might be like stopping smoking and this kind of stuff. I've gone on to a vape and that keeps me like, you know, I have the odd cigarette, Gemini, don't tell anybody. Right, Dave, I do have the odd cigarette, but I'm trying my best in order to stop, right? But me, I'm a very placid person. I don't never have a go at anybody. I just fuck them off. I just, you know, sorry. But like if someone really annoys me, I just fuck them off. Like I just don't, I'm a Life Path 7, Dave. I just go. Like, I'm just, oh, okay, see you. Okay. But like there could be something that's like this recovering energy of getting over something. Like I said, it could be COVID. It could be just like recovering from stress and trauma. You know, and you're like, oh, God, you know, for the love of God, it's Steve Vai. Valerie or Mallory, or Valerie or Mallory. Valerie and Mallory, the two girls that are in a relationship. How you getting on, two girls? Where's your one cup? Let's see, two girls. I got two girls. Someone can have a lot of children here. Can have a lot of children, and they're stressed out in their environment. Because they've got two girls to look after. Something about the girl. This girl. Something about this girl. Because the goddamn girl is mine. Michael Jackson. Any M or J. M or J. These always come up. Anybody who's got M in their name, okay, or even Emily, which would be my ex, but don't worry, there are a few of you Emilys out there. Or E, or M. Anyone's got M in their name? Okay, Meneminem, Meneminem. Let's see. CC, hello CC. When can I see you see? Lucy, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, Capricorn. Coming up from the Capricorn reading. Anyway, what's going on in their environment for Gemini, please? This probably won't make a lot of sense to a lot of you. Could be Libra. The sense that makes none. I wish we could go back. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back all the words that hurt you and you say. Anyway, in their environment, Gemini, what should they be aware of? Because I need to get on with their reading, Dave. You don't. My spirit guide is called Dave, by the way. You don't see my tears. Oh dear, some of you are like really going through this avoidance tactic energy of like things are really getting on top of me now. No, don't be silly now, Gemini, or the other person. Okay, I don't want to know. I am recovering. I wish we could go back, but you don't see how much this is affecting me. Right, so like I said, man, it might be where something is going on in someone's environment here, Gemini, and you're trying to avoid people at all costs because you don't want people to know what's actually going on with you. It's like this or this other person, like it could be the person that you're dealing with. But what I'm kind of picking up is, or Rebecca, this little girl that I channeled. She was, from the, don't worry. I channeled a little girl on the join button. I'm also a medium. Rebecca. Okay, but like it's like this recovering addict here, or something that's kind of going on of needing some time to get over stuff. But I wish we could go back, but you don't actually see how much this is affecting me. Now, if you're relating to this more from the Capricorn side of things, and you're watching it, there you go, it proves to you that the messages are built within the numerology of life. It's more important than, because even the numerology, it outdoes astrology, because astrology is also numerology. It's also a number of a planet or star sign that it is fixed in. Again, so numerology is going to tell you a hell of a lot more. Trust me, it will. Right, but it's up to you whether you believe me or not. But again, or not, if I say not, 1, 2, 3, Pisces. Okay, so, you could be relating to this and you're watching it from the Cappy side of things. And you've got this stress that's going on and blah, blah. It's because I know a lot of some of your stories, right? And I know that you've been going through this like traumatic stuff. And I'm kind of picking up that vibe from like the Cappy reading. Okay. So yeah, you don't see how much this is affecting me. I wish we could go back the way that things were, but you don't see how much this is really getting on my nerves, and I'm kind of recovering from your energy and all of the shit that's kind of gone on in life and the cycle of life, and this train won't stop anymore. So it's like this, you don't never stop, it just keeps going around and around and around. So by the way, if you don't know that I also release music as a music artist, and I think the best one I've done for a long time is the Capricorn one. So I just done an Angel Radio basically, but I listed it as Capricorn, and it was talking about a hell loop, okay, and this kind of stuff, right? So it feels like this energy of this constant energy of coming and going in and out of my life, and it's becoming to the point of like becoming the change. Is there anything that's going to change? It could be doing with Scorpio or an Aries, but like, is anything ever really going to change? Like, if it hasn't in the past, is it really going to? And you could have gone through this cycle with Michael or Melissa Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian Justin, Justin Jackie, Jasmine Jack, and you've played it. You are the star, Aquarian or Leo, of your own destiny, and you've pretty much kind of had enough of things kind of going on here now, Gemini, right? In your environment. Now, that really could relate to things that are going on with you around work and stuff and so on and so forth, right? But let's see. So show me, Gemini, of what's going on karmically that they will be receiving karma. Now, I'm not going to go into a long spiel about how I see karma and dharma. It's not the bitch that's with the other person in a third party, right? It's not that. This is not about blaming, Gemini. Okay, so who is going to be receiving dharma, and tell me more about that within the Gemini reading. What does their karmic energy look like? So, not really karmic as such. It's more of this energy of, oh, okay. So you got 3 cards here. There is this coming and going, right? So your karmic energy is pretty much showing me that you could be going back into someone's life, but if you are a Gemini where someone has been in and out of your life like mustard, okay, they've been in and out, and you are relating more to the cards that we had here, right? I am recovering. I wish we could go back. I don't want to know. You don't see how much I watch your social media. Ooh, okay, someone's watching someone's social media. Because I could read these completely differently. But if I'm looking at the cards as it stands within your environment, some of you could have gone through this cycle constantly that is just repetitively said the same. But if I was going to read it differently, I would say there might be a new person in your life that's just come into your life that you're communicating with here. Okay, and there's a lot of communication going on a good vibe of, okay. But if you are a Gemini or a Capricorn watching it from that energy, and someone is in and out of your life, and it's relating more to the, I wish we could go back to the way it was, but I don't want to know, okay. I'm recovering and I don't really want to know. Then if you're going through those energies, then this is the cycle that's been playing out, okay. So show me more about their Dharma, of what is going to be received within the Gemini reading, what will be received as Dharma for Gemini. So you will be getting more than likely the Queen of Swords and more than likely the truth from someone. Wow, there's a lot of charismatic energy going on here. You could be connecting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or another one, okay. This would more than likely be Libra for me, that a lot of you could be picking up some kind of energy that may have just come back into your life at some point, okay. And then there's a lot of like flirtatious behavior, maybe some that's very charismatic, very passionate, could be a little bit dirty like me, like when I'm, you know, trying to calm down a little bit on some of my readings, because it might start getting a little bit phallic. But like this could be ADD and sort of like passionate and driven about what they do in their career, okay. But if I was reading it differently, I would say someone new is in someone's life here, and it feels brand new, this energy here, brand new. And it's someone that you could be vibing of, like this side would be Cancer, life path 7. They would be a water sign more than likely, Piscean perhaps, and they have Aquarius and Leo in their chart here, and they're communicating backwards and forwards from this energy, which is either Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, more than likely Libra or life path 2 energy, and then obviously we get the King of Wands, right? So let's now start to have a look at, from the karmic side of things, what is to become with this Knight of Cups. So the 5 of Cups here, and the Page of Cups in reverse. Now on this side of the energy here, there may be someone that has children, 1 or 2 children, and there's an energy of like, I can't seem to cope very well with the kids and so on and so forth. Kids in America, Kim Wilde. But there's an, oh, you're right, Kim. But there's an energy of like, there may be a single mother here that may be struggling financially, could be financially, because 5 of Pentacles is the 5 of Cups as well. But emotionally and physically, I'm struggling at the moment to be able to, because it could be anybody. This could be a life path 5 or a Sagittarian placement. And I'm really struggling with things that are kind of going on, like isolating myself away, and I am not talking to anybody. And karmic energy here is just going to keep battering someone's head in until they confront fear and anxiety. If you suffer from anxiety, I can help you out. Okay, I'm still got to do that video for the people on the join button, but I will do that. But you have to confront it. Anxiety gets worse the more you avoid the feeling that you can't see, or CC, right? You're right, CC. But the feeling that you can't see is anxiety. Okay, it's loss and it's grief. It's things that are not actually there anymore, like husband, wife, grieving, widow. Okay, it's also like a feeling that I have of loss that I can't seem to find myself because I'm avoiding it. Panic and anxiety is about enjoying it and telling it that you appreciate it, because you have to let it out the bag. The more it relays dormant, some of you could have cancer here. I'm just saying, if you have, because I'm hearing something that's dormant. Okay, so there can be, like, panic is about dormant energy that you fear having one, and then the more you fear having it, the more you actually have it. According to a lot of you crazy fucking Americans out there, Steve actually looks like Lewis Capaldi. Right, but it was funny enough that I actually see Lewis Capaldi on Netflix, and how much of a twitch that he has, and that he has bad panic and anxiety, and he has Tourette's, believe it or not. If you didn't know, Lewis Capaldi has Tourette's syndrome, and it relates to him twitching and his nerves, and it relates to anxiety, fear and panic attacks. Okay, and it gets worse the more he keeps having to go on stage and stuff, right? It's because he's avoiding what is actually there of the twitching and not accepting it. When you know you can accept things and you get used to it, and then it actually isn't there, right? Anyway, some of you here on your Dharma side of things, whether it be Capricorn or Gemini or the other person that you're dealing with, depending on if you're relating with the message Gemini, someone here karmically is struggling with their emotions because they're avoiding themselves. They're avoiding things because they're not actually owning up to what may or may not be bothering me, and I've got to start addressing these problems that are going on. Okay, because if it's fear of people, like, even if on this side it's I'm fear of being abandoned and left, and like I want love that much but I can't get it, and blah blah blah, that's not great energy. You gotta have big dick energy, man. You gotta have like Aries all up in your shit. Yeah, sorry, but I have a lot of it, right? So I know about charisma, and I've been here. Believe me, I've been here, right? So if you're more on the energy of like, I'm fearing that someone will abandon me and leave me and blah, 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 then there's work to be done on oneself here. But this energy on this side could have children that they have to take into consideration first before they make a commitment to anybody. Their children come first. This is why I need to make sure that whoever it is that I end up with does not just fuck off at the next moment after, just a one night stand and then they fuck off. It's more of like, I'm looking for long-term commitment. I'm not looking for a wanderer, okay? Or a fish called Wanda. Maybe a fish. But let's see. So tell me more about the Seven of Swords, why Gemini have this on their side of karma. Why do they have this Seven of Swords? Yeah, so there's Harry Potter. Someone here is going to a Libra energy on this side. This Libra energy here may or may not have children that they're struggling with, but they're actually talking to a Libra or a Life Path 2. This is Life Path 7 or Cancerian energy. And they're talking, maybe baby. Someone here has babies, like a baby. This is normally a baby here, but they have more than one child here. Okay, but there's an energy of like loss. It's kind of like struggling, right? Struggling to raise children, if you like. Like I'm struggling to be able to fully keep up with life because I don't have anybody stable in my life that can help, right? It's kind of like that. But on this side, someone is communicating, whether that be good or bad, I don't know. It's down to the two people. But this energy here is connecting with a Life Path 2 and a Libra. Okay. And the person that they're connecting with may be a person of X or a long time X. But if that's a bad energy for this energy here, that's because it's an X that they had children with that they've rejected out of their life. And they have to keep coming backwards and forwards and picking up their children. Okay, that can be what this person goes on karmically in their life. They had children with an ex, and if their ex is still in their life, it's just because of the children. It's not a commitment. It's just I keep contacting you because of the children, right? that could be what this person goes through individually in their life. Now, if this is a good connection for someone, that is what this energy is up to, is that they're communicating with a Libra. Okay, if that's any kind of sign that you're looking for. So what is the Eight of Wands? The Eight of Wands for this side is a Leo or an Aquarius placement. Place, if I say place, you say 1, 2, 3, swinging on a tree. It might be Steve or a placement of fish, but me, I don't have Leo, but I do have 2 placements of Aquarius, right? 3rd house, no filter, don't give a shit. Right? But again, a Mercury. Okay, but Leo or Aquarian. There's 2 8s here. This person here individually has a lot of Leo or Aquarius placements themselves, or they sell fish, or they're a fish or a Pisces, but they're communicating with someone here. Now, if you are looking at a Dharma energy, this is Dharma, this is karmic energy, right? So if this is a karmic energy, it is what has come back around for someone, okay? Which means that someone has just entered into someone's life that may or may not have been a karmic in the past. Okay, it's like more of a reconciliation energy. This is talking to someone from the past, okay? So, karmically, these 2 people are communicating from someone from the past. Okay. Here. Right, that's that energy there. So keep an eye on these when I do these, because if you see these same cards coming up and it ends up being this side, you'll know what I mean, right? So, show me the... way to go home. Show me the Dharma energy of why they have the Queen of Swords this side for Gemini. So again, there's mother energy here. There is like Libra energy also on this side. In Life Path 9, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is always Mother Earth to me, okay? So it's like decisions to make between what's going on with my children for a lot of this. It's kind of showing me a sequence and a pattern of I've got children, so on and so forth, and I'm a single independent mother, okay, that, because this is like blind to the truth more than likely, but it's a positive or a negative. Everybody has negative things going on in their life, and a lot of people also have charismatic energy, and I believe that's maybe why someone is bouncing off this energy, because there's an understanding energy that is here, okay, and here. So what is this Ace of Swords on this side for Dharma? Is a 6, is a mother. You got Libra that could have Gemini or Capricorn in their chart. This is a single independent mother that could be a Gemini, Capricorn, maybe Life Path 2 or Libra, maybe. But this is a return of the past. I told you someone here has come back from a past, well, like I said, it could be a long time past. It can be a short time past. It's up to you, okay? Could even be an old age pensioner that has a bus pass, right? But it's kind of like pass or go, okay? But again, someone has entered back into someone's life. This came up in a reading where I did Leo, but I didn't do this reading. I did Leo, which is also an Aquarian, and I said someone could have just come back into someone's life that is either a long time past or a short time past, okay? So what is the King of Wands here for the karma, for the Dharma energy? Yes, you got 3 Pisces, someone that's at a distance that you have to travel to. They also have Scorpio in their chart or Aries in their chart. If you have Scorpio in your chart but no Aries, may I have 3 of these and 3 Aries, but if you have Scorpio in your chart but no Aries, you will still come up as Aries because you'll have a 4 in your chart, okay? But yeah, there's like this reconciliation of a new beginning. There might be slight hesitation of going into a relationship with someone here because it's one step at a time. Like it's like a progression, okay? As you got Libra, okay? Libra basically work off like, you know, I'm not going to make stupid, impulsive reactions to things. And I'm going to take my time, and it's like friends energy here. but it's kind of like acquaintance. It's like getting to know someone, right? Because there's like this energy of like, there's one step, you know, here, and it's like this energy that's possible right here. Kim possible, or is it impossible, right? But show me more about the energy of death. Now, there could be a widow energy here. Yeah, these people are kind of getting to know one another energy here because there's a stable energy in someone's life. It means that they're grounded. Scorpio, okay, can be very difficult at times. Trust me, I know. Okay, but they will, when they've got hold of you, they will hold on to you forever if it's a good energy. And if it's a bad energy, they'll hold on to that resentment for a long time also. So it can take a long time to let someone in. So it's a bit like I've been single and now I'm kind of out there. And this is like someone that's kind of talking about, well, how stable they are in life. Like I always say, if a person is financially stable and able, they have a very, because it could be Cain and Abel, which is Gemini, right? But like, you know, if they're stable financially in life, they've already got a good head start in life already, which makes them a grounded, stable individual. So they don't have a lot of stress. They don't have a lot of worry as an energy. They just relax, right? This is more of a relaxed vibration of someone because they're financially able and stable to do things. So they don't have to worry. Okay. So there's good energy that is coming up Dharma-wise here. There could be a connection that you're kind of like reconciling with the energy of the past. Okay, so if you like these Gemini, please make sure that you state your case below and say, yes, Steve, please keep doing these. Okay, if I do, so now your actual weekly reading, but I kind of might end up transforming these a little bit and get you to go over to Patreon to see the rest of it. But at the moment, your weekly reading, that is like I normally do, is a full card spread of weekly to show you what you've got coming up if it relates to these Dharma and Karmic energies. If you want to see the rest of it and what happens within your full week clarified, then you'll need Patreon. Patreon is below. It's only on the silver or the gold tier that is below. I think it's like 12 quid, bruv, to join, and you get monthlies and weeklies and teaching stuff. There's loads of things over there, right? But you get them before you get anything on here, okay? I normally catch up on Patreon before I do anything here. If you want me to channel deceased loved ones, friends, mothers, fathers, all that sort of stuff, right? I am also a medium if you don't know. So the join button now is, if you join, Spirit will pretty much know that you are ready for a message, right? When I go live, you can leave names and stuff like that when I go live, and then I will call upon the energies and I will wait for them to come up, and then I will channel whatever message I get. And if it relates to a loved one, then go with the message. But there was a lot of messages that came out in the last live session that I did that was to do with channeling deceased. So if you want that, you will need to join the button below. It says join for perks. It is literally only about 3 quid, which is probably, I don't know, $2, 3 quid, something like that, bro. It's cheap as chips, like a pint of milk. Okay, and it really does help me out financially towards the end of the month because there's probably about 100 people on there now. Okay, so yeah. And thank you all so much for the donations and stuff that you all keep leaving as well. I really do appreciate that. But all links are provided below. Thanks very much. Gemini, Capricorn, or Life Path 6, depending on what you're relating to. And I'll see you soon.